Now, I'm going to start one problem on self-managed ledger which has been set in 2013 for general student by Calcutta University. Some information have been altered, so it is an adapted question. The question is here: from the following particulars which have been extracted from the books of Mr. Das for the year ended 31/3/2018, prepare the nominal ledger adjustment account in the bot ledger. From the headline, we get the idea that we are being instructed to prepare nominal ledger adjustment account or general ledger adjustment account, although both of them are the same thing. And we are also instructed to prepare bot ledger, that is in bot ledger, that is in purchase ledger. Bot ledger is very equal to purchase ledger. Therefore, we should remember the chart. I have already given the chart, and now the answer is here. Creditors ledger, I have to write books of Mr. Das, and in bot ledger, nominal ledger adjustment account. Therefore, I have to prepare a ledger account, that is nominal ledger adjustment account in bot ledger. Therefore, all the transactions relating to purchase will have to taken in this particular account. Suppose creditors, it is related to purchase, but in case of sales, it is not related to purchase, it is related to debtors. Therefore, only creditors ledger balances, either the opening balances or the closing balances, both of them will come or appear in bot ledger adjustment account. In case of bot ledger adjustment account, we find that the related parts that the items which are related to bot ledger or purchase ledger or purchase account or bot account are actually coming into this question. Therefore, in case of creditors ledger balance, debit balance 1,800, and now I am trying to open a nominal ledger adjustment account, mind it, in bot ledger. That means only the transactions which are related to bot or purchase will be taken here. But if it were a sales ledger, then only the items related to sales or debtors will have to be taken up. But in this case, only the items relating to purchase or bought are coming into this question. Therefore, to balance BD credit balance 14,000 here, it is given in the question, and I have already said the question as well as the answer side by side. Therefore, it will be very easier to understand. Therefore, in case of on 1/4/2017 credit, it is a credit balance in creditors ledger or bot ledger. Therefore, it will come on debit side of nominal ledger adjustment account. That is 14,000. Similarly, the debit balance 1,800, it will be put on the credit side of the account by balance BD debit 1,800. Naturally, the next items are coming as follows. Mind it very carefully that to or by will not be added in the next transactions. Only all the transactions relating to bought or purchase will come under the head to bot ledger adjustment account or by bot ledger adjustment account. Therefore, we can write on 31/3/2018 to bot ledger adjustment account. Similarly, on 31/3/2018 by bot ledger adjustment account. Now, I am going to treat other transactions which have been set in the question. Suppose purchase including cash purchase rupees 2000. Here we know that only credit purchase is coming into this question. Now the next item is purchase including cash purchase. We know that cash purchase is not included in creditor's ledger because creditor ledger always deals with credit purchase. Therefore, cash purchase is absolutely exempted. That means it will not come or appear in the creditor's ledger account. That is, in nominal ledger adjustment account in bought ledger. Therefore, I have to deduct cash purchase 2000 from rupees 36,500, that is total purchase, and we get credit purchase as rupees 34,500. Naturally, it will come under bought ledger adjustment account on debit side. Similarly, cash paid to creditors 21,000, cash paid to creditors rupees 121,000, cash paid. Therefore, it will come under by bought ledger adjustment account 21,000. Next, discount received 400. It will also come on credit side under bought ledger adjustment account rupees 400. But if it were discount allowed, then it will have to be taken in debtors ledger adjustment account because it is related to debtors. But in case of discount received, it is related to purchase. Therefore, it will come on credit side. Returns outward, that means after purchase, I am returning goods to the seller. Therefore, it will have to be taken on credit side under bought ledger adjustment account as rupees 1,500. Next, bills payable accepted including renewed bills and interest thereon 14,000. It will also come on credit side of nominal ledger adjustment account under bought ledger, that is 14,000 rupees. Next, acceptances matured. I told you many times and do remember that cash purchase is not included, it is exempted. At the same time, acceptances matured, it is also exempted from bought ledger. Therefore, it does not appear on either of the side of nominal ledger adjustment account in bought ledger. Next, acceptances dishonored 3,000. It will come on debit side under to bought ledger adjustment account, that is 3,000. Next, acceptance renewed 2,000. Acceptance renewed 2,000. It will come. Acceptance renewed. It will come. Bills 14,000 and acceptances renewed 2,000. It will come on debit side of nominal ledger adjustment account in bought ledger. That is bills payable dishonored which was renewed or acceptance renewed. Acceptance renewed means for the first time it was dishonored and naturally that acceptance has been renewed. Therefore, it will come as bills payable dishonored within bracket which was renewed or acceptance renewed. Therefore, it will be put on debit side of nominal ledger adjustment account in bought ledger. Mind it very carefully. It is not a general item. Next, interest on renewed bills 500. It will come on debit side as interest on renewal of bills. Next, sundry charges for dishonored bills payable 100. It will come on debit side. Next, bills receivable endorsed dishonored 1,000. All the dishonored bills will come on debit side. Therefore, on debit side, endorsed bills receivable dishonored 1000. Next, debtors ledger to creditors ledger and creditors ledger to debtors ledger. I think that amount will be like this. Debtors ledger to creditors ledger 500 and creditors ledger to debtors ledger 700. Both of them will have to be added and it will come under transfer heading, that is on credit side under bought ledger adjustment transfer, and 500 plus 700 is equal to 1200. And from this item, from the name of these items or two items, we get the idea that whether it is transferring from debtors ledger to creditors ledger or creditors ledger to debtors ledger, both of them are of the same nature. Therefore, both of them will be treated similarly. And the last one is creditors ledger balance on 31/3/2018, 1200. It is a balance, creditors ledger balance, but it is not given whether it is a debit balance or credit balance. Naturally, I took it as debit balance and I have to put this amount 1200 on debit side, 31/3/2018 to balance CD debit 1200. Therefore, if you add the debit part, we get 56,300, and naturally I have to deduct the amounts actually derived in the on the credit side. Therefore, we get a balance 11,900, and that is by balance CD, and balancing figure, that is the credit balance. Therefore, the question has been solved and we have to solve in this way. Okay, question number 1 is solved. Now the next question, I am going to next question which has been said in 2013 honors CU. The books of XYZ and company show, number 1, a sum of rupees 1200 due from ABC company in the debtors ledger, and number 2, a sum of rupees 2000 due to ABC company in the creditors ledger. Therefore, the amounts are different, but due from ABC company 12,000 and due to ABC company 2,000. Therefore, there is an adjustment. There is a setup. Therefore, I have to pass only the journal entries here, nothing more. In the books of XYZ Limited, journal entries, debit, credit. Therefore, we have to put a journal entry. Number 1, ABC and company account, that is creditors ledger debit to ABC and company account in debtors ledger 2000. It is the mutual setup of rupees 2000 with ABC company. Only that entry is to be passed. The second entry is creditors ledger. Creditors ledger adjustment account debit to general ledger adjustment account. I put the amount in the name of ABC and company account in the first entry, and in the second entry the name, that is creditors ledger adjustment account, will have to put, that is debit to general ledger adjustment account 2000. It is also the mutual setup. The last entry is general ledger adjustment account debit to debtors ledger adjustment account, that is 2000. Because I know, we all the students know that if I pass any entry in creditors ledger adjustment, that is actually passed in creditors ledger adjustment account in general ledger. Similarly, opposite entry is to be passed Therefore, here opposite entries have been passed and the 3 entries are to be passed for this purpose. Therefore, we get the idea here that creditors ledger adjustment account debit to general ledger adjustment account 2000 and general ledger adjustment account debit to debtors ledger adjustment account 2000. Mind it very carefully that only rupees 2000 is being adjusted because 12,000 is due from ABC company, that the whole amount can never be passed, only a part of the total amount may be adjusted. Therefore, this question is solved here. Only I passed 3 journal entries against the 2 transactions. Now the third one. It is very critical indeed, but on the other hand, it is very easy. It has been said in CA IPCC question paper. The question is, EU Enterprise furnishes you the following information for the period October to December 2018. You are required to draw up debtors ledger adjustment account in general ledger. Mind it, the entries are not given in a simple form. I have to calculate the amount of credit sale or other things which are given in another form. Now the first question is, or the first item is, total sale amount is to rupees 2,20,000 including sale of old motor car for rupees 10,000. 2,20,000 total sales and included rupees 10,000 for old motor car. Therefore, that amount is to be deducted. We know that if we sell any asset, then we have to less that amount. Therefore, from the total sales 2,20,000, I have to deduct rupees 10,000 for sale of old motor car. Therefore, we get the amount of total sales as rupees or sale of goods rupees 2,10,000 here. Now the next, that is question number A, the next part. Here mind it very carefully that book value rupees 5,000. The book value of old motor car was rupees 5,000. It is not to be considered here. Only the selling price is considered. Now the next part of the same point is credit sales were 80% higher than cash sales. Therefore, we may consider cash sale to be rupees X. Therefore, credit sale is 80% higher. That is X plus 80% of X. That is X plus 4 by 5X and is equal to 9 by 5X. I think it is very easier to adopt this process. Therefore, total sales will be cash sale plus credit sale. Credit sale was rupees 9 by 5x and cash sale was rupees x. Therefore, total sales is equal to credit sales plus cash sale. Naturally, we get total sales 14 by 5x. On the other hand, total sales is also given and we calculated this amount, and that is 2,20,000 minus 10,000, that is 2,10,000. Therefore, we have to put or equate 9 by 5x is equal to 2,10,000, and from this equation we get the amount of x, that is amount of cash sales rupees 75,000. Now we get credit sales is equal to rupees 9 by 5x, that is 9 by 5 into 75,000, that is 1,35,000, and it is credit sales. Now we can put we can put as credit sale. And now if I go to the main question, debtors ledger adjustment account, I have to prepare debtors ledger adjustment account here, and the opening balance is given 40,000. If you look at the next point, that is point number B, cash collection from debtors was amounted to rupees 60% of the aggregate of the opening debtors amounted to rupees 40,000. That is, it is an opening debtors. It is an opening debtors. Therefore, I put it on the opening side, that is to balance BF 40,000, and naturally the on a credit side is not given. And therefore we get this on debit side as rupees 40,000, and by general ledger adjustment account and to general ledger adjustment account, credit sales we calculated 1 lakh. We calculated 1,35,000 here. We calculated 1,35,000 here. Therefore, 35,000 here. Therefore, we have to put this amount 1,35,000. Now, come to the next point. That is note number 2, collection from debtors, 60% of opening debtors plus credit sale. Therefore, opening debtors is 40,000 and credit sale is 35,000. Therefore, if you add this amount, we get 1,75,000. Now, we get collection from debtors as rupees 1,05,000, and we have to put this amount here, 1,05,000. And the next point is bills receivable drawn during the period total rupees 20,000, which one bill of rupees 5,000 was dishonored. 5,000 rupees bill amount that is dishonored, therefore we have to put on debit side dishonored bill. But mind it very carefully that 5,000 rupees bill was dishonored and we got only 50 paisa per rupee. That means 50% we got the amount, and we did not get 50%, another 50%. Therefore, the new bad debt was 2,500. 2,500 was new bad debt. Therefore, I have to add the old bad debt to new bad debt. Old bad debt was rupees 3,000, because in the next D part, a sum of rupees 3,000 was written up as bad debt. Therefore, the old part is 2,500 and the new part is 3,000, and we got 5,500 as bad debt. But another 2,500, it was therefore provision for bad debt does not come here. Bills receivable was discount allowed was 10,000, discount allowed, and discount allowed was 10,000, and 20,000 bills receivable, 20,000 bills receivable, and that is 1,80,000. 1,05,000, 10,000, 20,000, 5,500, this one, and the balancing figure is 39,500, because that amount is 1,80,000 and 1,80,000 here, therefore that amount is here. And no entry is required, and no entry is required to be passed under self-balance ledger for this transaction, as they do not involve the debtors and creditors account. That is cash sale and sale of motor car and batteries recovery and provision for batteries. Mind it very carefully. Now, I think all of you have been able to understand my discussion on 3 problems, and if you have any confusion in any place, please put in the comment box and subscribe. Okay, thank you.